Apparently it's Pelican Day out here. Well, welcome back to the channel. I'm paddling out of Cocohatchee Marina in Naples today. The last couple of days I've been working on boat lifts, and I've seen a lot of sheep's head around the dock that I was working at. So today's mission is to try to get a couple of those for dinner. Thinking sheep's head piccata sounds good. It's a beautiful day in January. It was actually 46 degrees this morning, which is quite cold for around here. But it's in the mid 70s now. I think we're topping out at around 78. Feels quite nice to be on the water now. I had to do some boat lift work this morning, but now it's playtime. Well, if I don't catch a fish, at least I've got potatoes. Well, this is Wiggins Pass ahead of me. And this is the first time I've paddled out here since Hurricane Ian hit. And I am very, very pleasantly surprised by how good it looks out here. If there's a difference, I can't tell what it is. It looks really good. I mean, obviously, the structures in the state park are damaged, if not destroyed. It's closed right now. I don't even know what the status is other than it's closed. But as far as the natural beauty here, looks great. I was hoping I'd be able to see a little more and find where the fish are rather than just hoping. But the visibility is not very good at all. So it's back to hoping. I've paddleboarded up and down this stretch a lot, and I've seen a lot, mullet at least, seen a lot of fish here. But you know, you see a bunch of fish and then you don't see any fish, and then you see a bunch of fish and then you don't see any fish. So, but I guess we just gotta keep trying. Well, something took it. It didn't get hooked. Just hope it's not a catfish. I'm trying not to fish on the bottom in the hopes of not catching a catfish, but I don't know how deep the bottom is right now. Problem with catching catfish is they tend to swallow the bait. and the hook. I mean, and I do the best to release them in a way that hopefully they'll survive, but there's just no way of knowing, and I don't like that. My objective is not to kill anything unless I'm going to eat it. I think I need to change the way this is rigged. I went by a bait shop that's got a good reputation around here and picked up some stuff and some tips. I'm not so sure about the tips, but the guy gave me this weight and was under the impression that I could use one of these bobbers with them, but one won't suspend it. So I had to put two on, which is making a big mess, and now I'm tangled in a mangrove. So, yay. Don't be a catfish. Don't be a catfish. Oh! Haha! It's my first snook. I was kind of hoping to get one on the fly. Alright, well, I'll take that. Come here, little buddy. You're okay. Alright. I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. Alright. Thank you. Alright, well, that was my first snook. I wish it wouldn't have been so hard to unhook. I smashed the barb on this hook before I used it, but evidently not enough. I've been trying to find barbless hooks, and at least locally I haven't been able to find a source for them. So if you know where I can find barbless hooks, drop a comment in the comments section. But all right, well, not what I was looking for, but I've been wanting to catch one of those for a while. My wife caught her first recently and beat me to the punch, so at least now I got one. That's a tiny snook, but and the regulations regarding keeping this, they're a delicious fish apparently, highly regarded as a great eating fish, but they're the regulations regarding keeping them seem to be changing frequently and are complicated, and they have to be between, you know, a small size and a large size, and there's certain geographical areas where you can't keep them at all, and so I wouldn't keep it no matter what. But the wind just died. It is lovely out here. I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be bringing home dinner, but oh, there's a bait ball over there. Anyway, I was saying I'm fairly certain I'm not going to bring home dinner, but I don't care. This is lovely. I seriously doubt the camera will pick this up, but there's a bunch of bait fish that are breaking the surface there, and that could indicate the presence of some bigger fish, or a bigger fish might be attracted to it and might decide to take my easy shrimp instead of chasing fish around. 2 dolphins came by earlier, but they were hopelessly far away for the GoPro. But it's been a pretty splendid afternoon and early evening out here. Yeah, that bait's surrounding the shrimp now. I'm just gonna squeeze in here real quick and pop out if that's okay. Thanks, man. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. I'm gonna pop out right next to you. It's all right, it's all right. Yeah, let me hop out. Sorry, man, I didn't see you backing up. Hey, thanks for letting me squeeze by. Sorry about that.
Hey, no, not you.
Get in your way.
Hey, everybody's a boater here.
Here we pull up.
These guys are nuts here, man.
Yeah.
I was like, is he gonna stow? Alright.
Well, I just wanted to quickly talk about what happened getting out of the boat ramp here. So this is a county park. I live in Collier County, Florida, and at this particular location, I think I have to use the boat ramp. I have come here before and just put in a paddleboard off of like a public dock area, and a county official, not law enforcement, but a guy who worked for the county came and told me that I'm not allowed to do that, that they'd write me a ticket. And so my understanding is I have to use the boat ramp, and I have to pay to use the boat ramp, which I did. And it obviously got very busy at the end of a nice, beautiful Saturday in the busy season here. It's dead now. If I had come 10 minutes later, I would have had no issue. Anyway, there was an empty space for me to pull into, and I did. And then as I was doing that, as you probably saw in the video, a guy started backing his trailer in. No real big deal. Like, I think it was okay, but I went out of my way to apologize to him and thank the other guy, because I suspect that much like cyclists are generally hated by drivers of cars and vehicles, I think paddlecraft are generally despised by boaters. I am not a boater as a matter of means, not of desire. I don't have a boat. So I can sympathize with the annoyance that they might have, and they, you know, are trying to get the boat out of the water, because there's a lot of stuff you have to do after you get the boat out of the water, and they just want to get that done and don't want some stupid kayaker getting in the way. On the other hand, I also have a lot of stuff to do when I get out of the water, and I would like to go home too. So anyway, I don't really have a point. I really hate that I have to use the boat ramp. I think it's a stupid way to do it. You know, they could either designate one ramp. I've been to some places where they designate like a tiny sliver boat ramp, you know, that's separated from the other ones. It's big enough for kayaks, but not for real boats. Something like that might make sense, but I could see how that could have gone poorly either in the water or in some kind of argument afterwards. So everybody was super cool. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. It kind of goes to show the benefit that can come when you quickly say, hey, I'm sorry, or hey, thank you, because everybody's super cool about it. But I'm mostly telling you this because I don't want you to watch that and think that I was an idiot plowing through, you know, the bunch of boats and stuff. I may in fact be an idiot, but my understanding of it is I was in the right. The space was open. I have the right of way as the smallest craft, and I was occupying that ramp, so he should have waited for me to clear the ramp. But again, no big deal, and I think we all saw each other and worked it out. But anyway, if you know different, please post it in the comments. But anyway, that's it. I caught a snook, hooray. I did not catch dinner, but that's all right, we already had something else for dinner. Anyway, had a beautiful, relaxing time fishing after a hard week of work, so that was super cool. Thank you for joining me on this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the subscribe button, click the like, all that stuff. If you don't already follow me on my other YouTube channel, I talk about sewing and stuff. You might find that interesting. It's the Jason of All Trades. There will be a link below. All right, thanks for watching.